big barbecue guy. I'm going to go with that for my first pick. Thoughts, Steiny?
It's solid. It's not my go-to, but it's a lot of times when you go to a place, you're unsure if it's a little too spicy. You go with the barbecue.
Listen, anytime there's a Peyton Manning taken, there's got to be a Ryan Leaf.
There has to be.
And I'm not saying that barbecue is gonna be a bust, but there's always a clear second choice after the first pick is so great. Yours was Andrew Luck. Mine was RG3. But I'm okay with that.
It's okay. That happens.
Okay.
So my second pick in tonight's chicken wing flavor draft, I've got to go with hot. Similar to the buffalo, but it's a step up. You can't get it every time.
See, I wasn't sure if we were differentiating the two.
Oh, I think they're extremely different.
So what's buffalo? Mild buffalo?
No, I think...
A medium buffalo?
We haven't even gotten to that one yet. I'm going with, it depends on the location, but I think that the buffalo is the general medium. I think that's what you go with. It's not too hot. It's not really spicy. It's more of that sweetness. The hot wing, that's the one you start sweating a little bit.
The hot wing.
You can feel it on the top of your head.
Okay. I like that.
A few more Scoville units up the scale, we'll say.
Scoville units. You know, that reminds me. One of my favorite things to watch, and I'm not sure if you're a fan of it, is it's on YouTube, Hot Ones. Have you ever seen it?
I have not.
So there's this guy named Sean Evans. He's this bald man, but he's very I'm not saying he's succeeding in spite of being bald. So sorry to any bald people that were offended by that. But he's this bald guy who does these. He interviews celebrities, and they eat 10 hot wings with increasingly hotter hot sauces, and they ask them basically 10 topics, one per wing. And as the hot sauces go up, the guard goes down. And they kind of really deconstruct the interview. It's very, very cool. And they get great guests. I mean, they've had Shaq. They've had Gordon Ramsay on there. The biggest stars in music and film, television. Athletes. They've had athletes on there. It's very, very... I'd recommend you check it out.
I'll check that out. That's up to my speed.
All right, let's go. With my second round pick, I'm going to go lemon pepper. Lemon pepper. And when I was making my list of, kind of scouting this out, I was at the combine doing the scouting process. I was taken back to, early 2020 or mid 2020. NBA bubble down in Orlando. Lou Williams has to leave the bubble to go attend, I think, a family funeral or something in Atlanta. This is the height of COVID, too. And the NBA bubble had these strict COVID protocols. But instead of going to the funeral and back, he decides to stop by the Magic City Strip Club in Atlanta to get some of their lemon pepper wings, which are regarded as some of the best lemon pepper wings there are. The best of the best lemon pepper wings. And when I thought of that today, it made me chuckle, obviously, because everyone started calling him Lemon Pepper Lou after that. But I'm going to go lemon pepper. It's a very, very, very enjoyable wing flavor.
That is. That's up there for sure.
All right, Steiny. 3 more picks. What else do you have for me?
All right, the third one, it's kind of boring, but I'm going to go the plain chicken wing, sauceless.
Oh, God. That's a terrible pick.
I like it.
What do you mean you like it?
I'm a big fan. If it's done properly, it's pretty good.
That's just fried chicken.
I mean, you're not wrong on that point. But you still have the butter involved, I think, with the deep frying of it.
And if you're doing boneless wings, that's just a chicken nugget.
No, see, I would not go boneless in this discussion. But the plain chicken wing, highly underrated in my opinion. It's crispy. You don't have to worry about, not everybody likes all the crazy sauces. You got to accommodate the entire crowd.
That's a bad pick. I'm sorry.
I'll stand by it.
I'm sorry. That is a bad pick. I love you. But what are we doing? We're flavors.
We've got to have a couple boring ones.
Flavorless is your pick for the flavor?
Again, it's good fried chicken. It's done well. It's prepared properly. I'm a fan.
See, you just said I'm not going to get roasted this time around, and then you make a pick like that.
That's why I didn't close with that. I'm going to do it right in the middle so everybody forgets about it.
Yeah, when they read your other ones, skinless chicken and boneless wings as your final two, and then everyone's going to be real mad at you and forget about this terrible pick in the middle.
I'll take the heat.
Evidently not.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Evidently not, correct.
There's no sauce on the damn wing.
Oh, that's a fair point.
All right, Steiny. Listen, this is just positive for me. Maybe this is another draft I win. Let's hear it. So I already went with the plain barbecue. I'm gonna go with teriyaki.
Oh, that's big.
You know, the sweet, little salty as well, little pineapple hints in there. Now that the problem with the teriyaki is it kind of doesn't always go with either dipping sauce of a ranch or a blue cheese. It goes with ranch more than blue cheese. You don't mix blue cheese with, Asian cuisine. I don't think that works. But a good teriyaki sauce, it's real sticky too. You want a real sticky one? I'm going to go with that. Teriyaki for the third round pick.
I like it. That's a solid pick. Before I do my next one, I've got to say I'm already receiving hate.
Already? On social media?
A text message from Donnie.
Oh, from Donnie Football.
Outraged I went with a plain chicken wing.
Donnie says, a plain wing? WTF, Steiny.
The man himself.
You've upset the wing god, and that's the problem.
I'll stand by it still. All right, let's move on from that because I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, let's go.
Fourth pick, I've got to go with the garlic flavor.
So, is this like a garlic parm?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the garlic parm wing.
That's a great pick.
It's kind of a gamble. You might have some heartburn from it, but it's worth it.
Garlic parm is strong. Very, very strong on your part, Steiny.
I recovered.
You did. There's so many chicken wing flavors, but I feel like I'm already, scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I already feel like I'm running out of options, but I have one. Now, this one goes by many different names. Sometimes it's called Wild. Sometimes it's called Extreme. Sometimes it's called Insane. Other times it's called something with Lucifer in the name or the devil. Let's just call it Extreme. Or you know what? Inferno. The hottest wing possible. The type that wing restaurants have a challenge. If you eat 20 wings with the Inferno sauce in 10 minutes, you get a t-shirt. Your meal is free. We'll give you a free Diet Coke after to wash it down and cool your mouth down. That's the one thing about hot wings is a lot of people just like them a little spicy, but there's always that daredevil portion of the population that's like, no, I'm eating this because I want to feel pain. And I want to prove to my buddies that I'm a hard ass. It's almost like you're in Jackass and you need to, prove everyone wrong that you're the only one that can handle this insane flavor. So I'm going to go with Inferno, but it goes by many names, whatever you want to interchange for it. Every local wing place has one. The hottest of hot. So I see your hot flavor, and I raise you to Inferno.
That's big.
Have you ever done one of those challenges?
Not yet, but it's on my bucket list.
It is on the bucket list.
It's I'd really like to try it. I just got to get a good weekend.
So what we're always looking for, like video content and stuff and ideas, and we have the PM team running the 40 at the Pit Pro Day and stuff. Stuff like that's fun. But I think let's get the football guy and maybe you and maybe me out there and eat some of like the hottest wings we can find in Pittsburgh. That'd do real big numbers.
I'm down with that.
And I think Donnie would be in. I'm going to sign him up right now. Maybe I'll send the text over to the boss right now, just assuming Donnie will be a part of this.
Yeah, we have to throw him in.
Yeah, he's obviously in.
It's only fair.
He's the football guy. Steiny, your final pick.
Salt and vinegar flavored.
What?
It's weird. I like it.
These aren't chips.
I disagree. It has the same kind of texture as a potato chip. If it's crispy, it's light. That's where I'm coming from this one. I've only had them probably once or twice in my life, but they were pretty good from what I remember.
Where did you find this?
They were at a local establishment probably about 4 to 5 years ago.
You don't want to name drop the local establishment?
People can look it up.
Okay, look it up. Salt and vinegar. You know what? I'm looking at an article right now on grillcookbake.com that says they did some sort of a survey. I don't know how any of these are figured out. This is like the ones that it's like, where's the best-selling NFL jersey? There's one state where their favorite wing sauce or seasoning is salt and vinegar. Do you want to guess which state it is?
Montana.
Holy crap!
Is that right? Wild guess.
No, you're looking at it right now.
No, I've got my sounders up here back
Don't
here.
touch your computer.
I will not.
Are you like looking at the reflection of my glasses?
No, wild guess.
You know what? No.
Wild guess on my part right there.
Oh my God, it is Montana.
It's the most random flyover state I could think of. It makes sense.
You might deserve to win this whole thing after you pulled that one out of your hat.
I mean, there we go.
Tremendous. Well done. Well done. All right, final one here for me. Let's write you down, Steiny, for salt and vinegar. And then, you can move to Montana whenever you'd like.
There we go.
You can have all the salt and vinegar wings. And maybe they do plain out there pretty well also. Final one for me. I started off with barbecue as the number one. A good, solid barbecue. I'm going to do another variation of that. Carolina barbecue. Carolina Gold, maybe. It's the mustard-based barbecue, so it has that gold color. It's almost like an old pit helmet. If you're looking on the fan video stream, we have some pit helmets in here from like the 80s. It's almost like that. It's a tan. It's a gold color, like a Notre Dame helmet. Carolina Gold, Carolina barbecue with my final pick.
That's a good final pick.
So to recap here, Steiny, first overall, he took Buffalo, the Trevor Lawrence of this draft. Then he took Hot. Then Plain, which was maybe a reach. Maybe it should have been an undrafted free agent, some would argue. Shouldn't have even been picked.
I'll go with that.
But hopefully it turns into a gem you found.
It's the sleeper.
The sleeper. Garlic parm, and then salt and vinegar, the pride of Montana. I went barbecue first overall, lemon pepper, teriyaki, Inferno, or the hottest of hot, and then Carolina Gold. So let us know. We're going to tweet these out in a second here, as we always do. And you know what? Even call in if you think that there's one we missed. A glaring omission that you're going to roast us for, that you're going to rip us to shreds for, that we left out, that you cannot believe we didn't pick. 412-928-9370. Also, give us a tweet as well. I'm at Cale_Burger. Steiny, what's your Twitter again?
At Bill_Steiny3.
Oh, got to get the number in there.
You have to throw it in.
Yeah, too many other Bill Steineys out there that you couldn't settle on a name.
I'm the third, so I gotta clear that up.
Oh, that's true. You are the third. How could I forget? Your grandfather, the GOAT, the legend.
It happens.
Wonder if how he would view your plain pick of wings.
Probably not well.
You would not be Bill Steinbach the third after that.
No doubt.